On this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers, Katie Engleson sits down with President of Hockey Ops and General Manager Bill Zito to reflect on the last few seasons.
Seeing a group of people come together and work for a common goal. The ups and downs along the process, really since we've been here, watching the hockey grow in our community, it's pretty special.
And we head to Dallas to relive the dominant win against the Stars.
Verhage shooting, sticked away, rebound, score! It's Sam Bennett! And the Panthers have a 2-0 lead, relentless pressure!
Plus, a holiday tradition to put a bookmark in.
During the holiday season, we have Books and Bears. It's an opportunity to give back and have these kids come out, have a really cool experience, and they get to take home a gift in the form of a book and a teddy bear.
All of that and more this week on Primetime Panthers. Primetime Panthers is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.
Welcome into this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers. I'm your host, Katie Engleson. This season has certainly had its ups and downs, but one thing that has remained the same is the culture that's been established here in South Florida. I recently had the opportunity to sit down with President of Hockey Operations and General Manager Bill Zito to reflect on the last few years with the Florida Panthers and the foundation he's established here in South Florida. Well, Bill, you're sitting here as a two-time Stanley Cup champion general manager. People often say the journey is the reward. What has been the most rewarding part of this journey for you?
Yeah, it is, for sure. Maybe later in life we'll look back and think about, see it in terms of accomplishment, but in terms of the relationship and seeing a group of people come together and work for a common goal. And the ups and downs along the process, really since we've been here, watching the hockey grow in our community, allowing the fans, and yourself and people who are part of it, it's pretty special.
You mentioned how much hockey has grown in South Florida. How have you seen it grow since your time as general manager? Well,
I get to see it through the lens of my children who both play. And now there was almost no girls hockey. And then there's Lucky Pucks for young women. There's programs through the Junior Panthers for girls. And then my son, he plays in Junior Panthers, and all the teams that they play against and all the interest, it's really growing and it's exciting, and that's really a fun part of this.
You did touch on the ups and downs this group has experienced. What can you say of the resiliency and the togetherness of this group, and what does that say about the culture that's been established in that Panthers dressing room?
There's a couple instances. I talk a lot about the night Niko Mikkola gave the puck to Jonah Gadjevich after the game. He wasn't even with the team, right? He'd been gone for 2 weeks. But in that moment, he let him know, you had your twins and you're one of us, and it was so powerful. I remember another one that I'm not sure which, it might have been last year or the year before, and we were all in the training room or something, and someone asked Matthew Tkachuk, how many points do you have? I don't know. And I realized I didn't know. Nobody knew. Nobody cared, right? And that doesn't happen. So those are two sort of mini examples of a culture that is bought in for the collective, where the teammates consider themselves after the team and after their teammates. So it's real.
Where do you think that comes from, that selflessness?
If I have to say, Sasha, right? If you have a chance to interact with him and understand how he conducts himself and how sincere he is in his concern for everybody around him, it's easy to follow. And we're very blessed.
You mentioned your captain, Alexander Barkov, your team without him for the first 5 to 7-ish months, and then of course also without Matthew Tkachuk, Dmitry Kulikov missing, Thomas Nosek. What have you learned about this group as you have navigated the season so far in their absence?
I honestly don't think they've changed. there is an absence. There's an absence on the ice for the games, but that's the only absence. The guys are around. They're part of the team. We soldier on. Injuries are going to happen, and I think our players have really done a great job of adapting to that and getting past it quickly and understanding that there's a job to be done and trying to do it.
Time for our first break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we take a trip to Big D and look back at the huge road win against the Dallas Stars.
Marchand scores! What a pass by Sam Reinhart!
Keep it locked. Primetime Panthers on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to this episode of Primetime Panthers. Your Florida Panthers recently completed one of their most challenging road trips of the season so far, and it included a big statement win over one of the top teams in the NHL. Let's take a look back at that night against the Dallas Stars.
It's been a historic start to this season for the Avalanche, and it continues. 6-2 the final, the Avs over the Panthers.
Obviously, no, we didn't play our best game against Colorado.
We knew we weren't up to par in Colorado. We didn't play our best, and a bit of a disappointing game.
We usually get a pretty good reset after those games. Everybody knows it. Nobody's happy. You want to get it over with, get it off you.
The place is full, the house is jumping, and it should be a terrific matchup tonight. And here we go in Dallas. This should be interesting.
Number 11 has a minor flag for hooking.
Our penalty kill has been good for now, close to the end of the month.
Look at the Panthers all over the puck, and they work it free.
There's elite last year. We're missing some really important guys that killed.
Pressure by Forsling on the clear.
Now we have guys that have stepped up. Sam Bennett's killing now. We've got some guys who don't normally do that for us.
Bounces out in front of the net, and Sam Bennett on the clear.
They were great.
He shoots Bobrovsky the save, and then he got the follow on Faxa. Sergei Bobrovsky with a big stop early on.
And then credit to Sergei, because there were some stretches there we didn't see the puck a whole lot.
Rich Kovian breaks in. Now Bork over to Duchesne. Duchesne shoots, and Bobrovsky makes the stop.
They're all dangerous toward the end of that game and keeps them really from getting any momentum.
Ekblad keeps on working. Now Rampton is on it. Out in front, Duchesne robbed by Bobrovsky. Point blank save.
Front to back, pretty good defensive team today.
Strong 20 minutes by the Panthers on the road against the number 2 team in the NHL. So here we go in the second period. The Panthers have the chance with Lundell. Drags it to the net. And Ottinger couldn't get it. Lundell scores, and the Panthers break through. Anton Lundell, gorgeous goal.
Yeah, I don't really know even what happened, but I got the puck in speed, and so I had a chance to try to dangle him, and I kind of post the puck or placed the puck a little bit too far in ahead of me, and then all of a sudden I saw him past the goal and just tried to squeeze it in, and this time it went.
Just waited out as Ottinger got pulled out of his net at the top of the crease, and there was enough room to just reach back and tuck that puck in. Oh, what a beauty of a goal.
Verhaeghe's down the wing. Verhaeghe shooting, sticked away, rebound, score! It's Sam Bennett! And the Panthers have a 2-0 lead. Relentless pressure by the Panthers.
Verhaeghe down the left wing side, drags it into the middle, throws it on goal. Ottinger makes the save, but I think Bennett bats it out of the air. Yep, Bennett was the last one to touch it.
What a roll Bennett is on. 16 points now in his last 13 games, pacing for a career high in scoring, which he set last year. Marchand, Jones, there's the shot, blocked in front, bouncing puck. Marchand scores! What a pass by Sam Reinhart to set it up!
There's not many guys that, when you play with him, you really appreciate the little plays that he makes, and I have so much more appreciation for it after playing with him. Just he doesn't make a bad play, and his vision's incredible. That's another great example of it.
Absolutely gorgeous, and it's 3-0 Panthers.
Yeehaw! Party with your grandma.
I don't know how he does some of the stuff he does with the puck. I had no idea his hands were that good, but better than all of that is his personality on the bench and what he does in the locker room. And I mean that. For our leading scorer, I'm not taking what he does on the ice lightly. I'm just telling you that what he does off the ice is incredible for us.
Rodriguez got a piece. Steele takes away. Now it's Lundell. Ahead for Marchand. The net is empty. Brad Marchand shoots. Bingo! A 2-goal night and a 3-point game, and the Panthers have salted it away.
It's a big win against a good team. It's a good bounce back after the last game.
Steele trying to get out in front, does the pass, the flip towards the net, Bobrovsky to save.
We have to build from it. It's a great performance all around, and we have to stick for that win.
You got to get off the mat here in this league because you're going to get beat. You're going to have 5 or 6 of those a year where you just get beat bad, and you need to be able to rebound.
I really liked how we responded and bounced back. You know, that's what this team's really good at, and it's great that we showed up tonight.
Time for a short break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, more of our conversation with Bill Zito.
Ours is a unique team insofar as you can be different, and everybody's welcome, and it's worked so well. If you come to the Florida Panthers, we want you to work as hard as you've ever worked. We want you to try to have as much fun as you can have, but most important, be yourself.
Hands off the remote. More exclusive Panthers content on the other side. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. It's certainly no secret around the league that the Florida Panthers have become a destination franchise. We pick up our conversation with Katie and Bill as he reflects on building a perennial contender.
You signed 3 key players this offseason to let the extensions, Brad Marchand, Sam Bennett, and Aaron Ekblad. What does that say about this organization? Why does no one want to leave the Florida Panthers?
I think it says a lot about them individually and what they want to accomplish as players and as people. So yeah, they want to continue to try to win, and they want to be on a good team, but they also want to contribute, and they also want to be a part of it. So I think that instance is an essay on those 3 gentlemen and their commitment to our team.
If someone told you 4 years ago that Brad Marchand would be a Florida Panther, what do you think you would have said?
Over my dead body. No. Yeah, it's funny how things change, and that's the beauty of our league and hockey in general, and National Hockey League. You never know.
Is there anything you've learned about Brad that you didn't necessarily know about him?
I knew him through my interactions I represented Tuukka Rask, who was his teammate. So you hear the stories and you hear what a wonderful human he is. I don't think I appreciated just how naturally he fit into that team first, but sincere concern for his teammates. And it was truly remarkable how he just fit right in. I mean, it was as if he was always here.
Is there anything else that stands out about him? Just you mentioned the character. What about just the funny personality that he adds to the locker room? How important is that?
Yeah, it's really important. And it's something that actually we've discussed and I've taken note of as a general manager. And it's not just high character, it's not just concern. Sometimes that energy, the fun, and when Brad's around, it's always fun. Right, it's in the love of the game and love of his teammates in the room. So I didn't appreciate just how fun he was and how much he really cared.
How do you go about evaluating the personality side of things? I'm sure you talk to other people,
the fun
other
guy.
Players. Yeah,
I've got a professional fun guy who's in charge. That guy's really fun. And he doubles as a bartender at the Elbow.
Oh, okay.
In our league, there's not too many personalities that are hidden, or people who've played a long time that you're not able to find out about a little something about them, who they are as people. But ours is a unique team insofar as you can be different. We have a lot of guys who are shy, I would say, who don't say a lot, who are different. We have all different kinds of cultures represented. We have family guys, we have single guys, we have sort of the gamut, and everybody's welcome, and it's worked so well. If you come to the Florida Panthers, we want you to work as hard as you've ever worked. We want you to try to have as much fun as you can have, but most important, be yourself. On the ice, do your thing. Off the ice, be yourself. It's okay. We're all different, and I think that served us really well.
You mentioned how it served you so well, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. What is the key to being able to sustain this success?
I don't know. I can tell you what we think we're trying, and that is to dedicate ourselves every single day to doing the things, even the little things, and especially the little things, to do them right, to not get sidetracked by worrying about what might happen in the future or what happened in the past. It's today, it's this game. I'm gonna work as hard as I can, and I'm gonna try to have as much fun as I can. And if we do those things, I think we'll set ourselves up to possibly have success. Probably need some luck. And then overcome injuries, overcome those situations. Find ways to do it when it's tough.
And lastly, Bill, I do want to ask, because your journey is just really unique and special. You started out as an agent, and then here you are, you've accomplished so much. Just when you reflect on everything to get to this point, what are you most proud of?
It's gonna sound silly, but it's an illustration of everybody else. We had a kids trip, okay? I don't know if you were.
I think I remember. Was it in Columbus?
It was in Columbus,
yes,
right?
Because I remember you were babysitting the kids.
And if you said to most NHL teams, "We're going to have a kids trip," are you out of your mind, right? Like, how do we? What babysit? And we have to play a game. But it worked out perfect. The number of kids who were able to go, the players on the team. It was Columbus. It was one day. We had the zoo there, right? It was all sort of serendipitous. But the fact that we could introduce that and have everybody, yes, maybe that's it.
That's awesome. When is the next kids trip?
I don't know. I'm working on it. But it's hard. You need everything to line up. But
Sure.
We'll do it again.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for the time. We really appreciate it, as always.
Thank you.
Time for our last break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we head to Amerant Bank Arena for a holiday tradition worth reading about.
It's just been this really lovely tradition where we're making sure that kids get something so simple, but it makes a really big impact on early literacy.
You know, we really want to make sure that every kid has an opportunity to read. I think during the holiday seasons, it's a great opportunity for us to make reading fun and engaging for the kids. I think Broward Library does a great job here helping us meet that mission, and letting every kid take home a book during the holiday season is really cool for them to be able to take it home, have a chance to read it with their parents, and snuggle up with their bear.
Keep it locked. Primetime Panthers on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. The holiday season is a wonderful time for traditions, and the Florida Panthers have teamed up with Broward County Library and the Broward County Public Library Foundation to create a lasting impact on some youngsters.
So Books and Bears at the Holiday is a long-standing tradition with Broward County Library and the Broward Public Library Foundation. It's over 35 years of giving books and bears to kids in our community, specifically preschool-age children who may not have the opportunity to have a brand new book or a brand new bear in their home. And so this has been a tradition that started with a volunteer many years ago. In the early days, we would collect the bears and wash them, the donated bears, and hand them out to kids. And we've evolved now into fancy bears with Panther shirts now.
We have a great relationship with our public library. We have our library card here at all library locations. You're able to pick it up. We also have our summer reading tour, but during the holiday season, we have Books and Bears, which is a program that we've done for quite a few years, but it's an opportunity to give back and have these kids come out, have a really cool experience, and they get to take home a gift in the form of a book and a teddy bear.
We're really excited to be able to join up with the Panthers and Books and Bears group, because every day part of what we do is to try to deliver smiles to our customers through the day-to-day things that we do. So it's just really impactful to be able to get out into the community where we can actually see and touch and be a part of something as wonderful as connecting with kids.
It's just been this really lovely tradition where we're making sure that kids get something so simple, but it makes a really big impact on early literacy and just a kind of feel-good feeling of the holidays.
Literacy is huge for us, and we really want to make sure that every kid has an opportunity to read. I think during the holiday seasons, it's a great opportunity for us to make reading fun and engaging for the kids. I think Broward Library does a great job here helping us meet that mission, and letting every kid take home a book during the holiday season is really cool for them to be able to take it home, have a chance to read it with their parents, and snuggle up with their bear.
It's really the foundational building blocks that opens up discovery and imagination. And so, we just find that when children start at an early age, getting curious about reading, or it kind of opens up that avenue and that carries on for the rest of their days, even as they get into their adulthood.
We learn so many things. In the early years, our brains are developing so quickly. By 3 years old, it's about 80% of your brain is already developed. And so the things we do in the early years, singing, playing, talking, reading, writing, all builds that foundation for literacy. Just like you have a foundation of a house, the important early years matter to make a strong mind and a strong ability to read over the next few years. So those things that happen when you're little, make you a strong reader when you grow up.
Having them come out to the arena today is just a really cool thrill for the kids. They get to see where the Panthers play, they get to do some arts and crafts, and they got to meet Stanley, which was really the highlight for them.
We want to just be a part of capturing the imagination and help these children to grow in their love of reading.
We've had a wonderful relationship with the Florida Panthers and the Florida Panther Foundation for several years, and we have gotten to do some great things. So cool to see so many people in our community show their Florida Panther pride and also their Broward County Library pride.
That's going to do it for this special episode of Primetime Panthers. Make sure to tune in next week for more holiday-themed content, and we'll see you next week right here on Script Sports.
Primetime Panthers is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.